Welcome back to a Cali hair tutorial compilation. Okay, so these are some of my favorite go-to styles. We start at easy beginner styles and progress to something a little bit harder. So the first one is just your standard pigtails, okay? So I like to refresh the parts when I'm kind of going from one style to another. If our hair is feeling a little dry, I'm gonna put a little bit of water to make it easier for me to comb and brush out and then apply my product. So I've seen people do it differently, but this is just kind of something that works for us, and our hair has been growing and thriving, so I'm gonna stick with it. My girl is being silly right now, so sometimes all she needs is a little toy to keep her distracted, and sometimes she needs a whole show. And when it's a simple style and I just kind of need to get out the door and something low maintenance, I keep it easy, y'all. So this detangler is so key. I really feel like it helps. I love the smell of it and the texture, but it helps me get these knots out of her hair and detangle it, and she does not usually like her hair detangled, so I gotta make sure we get the right product. And then I'm oiling her scalp and just kind of, this is a refresh style I'm doing, and before I wash her hair later in the week. Leave-in conditioner, and then boom, I'm just letting it be free. I'm not putting any pigtails in it. I'm just letting her natural curl pattern just live. I got some knockers on it, and this is just something we'll rock for a day or two before it's time to switch it up. Hairstyle number 2, 2 buns and 2 ponytails, okay? So we're just taking the first one and leveling it up, okay? So again, I refresh with water my products. I already have my parts. And this time I'm feeling like I want to add a little bit more to it. And y'all know I love this scalp oil. And the Love Me brand. Okay, this right here. This is my stuff, y'all. So this is how I get her edges laying nice and flat. And the paddle brush is necessary. So I'm making my ponytails. I'm still sticking with like the 4 ponytails, but with each one I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I'm trying to refine the parts, make them straighter. I was using like a bigger comb, and I felt like this comb helps a lot. So leave a comment below, what are some of your favorite easy go-to styles for your kids? I try to switch it up a little bit, but I'm usually always parting her hair in 4. I feel like that tends to be my go-to style for her. And I think that's why some of her hair was breaking off in the middle and the back, is because I was parting her hair that way. So I've been trying to do something different now, but back then I wasn't. So I'm adding a little bit of water just to kind of get the curl pattern popping again. And then I top it with this Shine Styler from Love Me, just to kind of get the curls going, work it through a little bit. My girl's hair is so thick and so full. You might ask, like, where did she get her thick and beautiful hair from? I think it's from me. I had a lot of hair when I was a little girl, just like she does. And I remember when my mom used to do my hair, and hair was just not her forte, but she did it, she tried it, and I loved it. I loved our time together. So I'm taking the top 2 and just wrapping around in like a little messy bun, and then using the knocker to keep it in place. I wanted something a little bit more slick back and more contained than the other style. So she's got her 2 buns up top with the knockers. And I just kind of twist them together like a 2-strand twist and then create the bun. I wanted them to be kind of full like that. And then I left the back just out and free. I was going to create 4 buns, but I decided just to do 2 in the front and then 2 kind of like messy curly ponytails in the back. And we got to have our glasses on for the full look. Hey! Hairstyle number 3, 2 buns, half down, twist out. Okay, this style I feel like makes her look like a big girl. So what you gotta do first is have the twist in. So I would try to twist out her whole head, and it just takes so long. So I was just doing the back and giving her scalp a little bit of a break, because like there was a little bit of breakage back there. So when there's something like that, I like just have those individual twists of braids for her. It's just I can't braid. That is what I do. So the back has the twist, and I'm gonna take those twists out. In the front, just put 2 pigtails, so it's half up, half down. And I feel like when her hair is just fully down, maybe I apply water to it and she sleeps on it, it just gets really tangled and knotted. So I like having the twist in first, and I just feel like that lasts longer, but also it just protects her hair more. Okay, so if you don't have a paddle brush, you gotta get one. You gotta get those thick bristles, because that is what helps lay down any type of 4A, B, C hair. Is some style gel or shine gel from Love Me or any other brand you like, and then that brush. So because her hair is so thick, I like to always twist it like so and then wrap it around to create the bun. This also helps for the both of them to look the same, but for it not to kind of come undone and look too messy. Sometimes I tuck them in, sometimes I use another ponytail. This time I used another ponytail holder, and then I came around with the knockers. I grew up with knockers and barrettes, and so I just think it's so cute. Okay, so then I took the twist out in the back, and I am putting some frizz control, Shea Moisture on it, and then boom, this style lasts for a good week. I'll say a good week. And I just would redo the front. Hairstyle 4, 2 buns, half twist out with the bang. So it's the same style I did before. I would say I did a different twist out pattern, and I kind of made it more volume in the back just for a different kind of look to it. And so I put a little bit of water in it just so I would get a little more volume for her. And then you will also see that the style and the buns up front, I did not twist them in 2. Okay, I just took the hair and created the bun, so the buns are a lot fuller, and then I gave her bangs, and I really like giving her bangs. I don't know, I feel like bangs make her look a little bit older, so when I'm trying to make her look like a big girl, I give her some bangs, and it just adds another look to it. So this is the shine and mist that I use on her hair, so it really gives it the volume, but also makes sure it's not too frizzy and holds the style in. You know me, I'm gonna use some knockers. I'm keeping her hands busy right now with another pair of knockers, but once you see the final look, you'll see that I gave her like more volume in the buns, okay? And with this style, like you can just add on to it and make it look a little different, whether you add the bangs or not. This one was really easy. Like I said, when I do a twist, 2-strand twist, and then I'll just take them out and create another look.
Let me get better, huh?
Look at that girl.
Okay, can you put your glasses on?
You gotta put her glasses on though.
Here you go.
Glasses always make it.
Good
Yeah,
job.
oh,
Let's get the hair out. Oh, this one's
okay, we got one more hairstyle coming up.
There we go. Hey, girl.
Hairstyle 5, double ponytail, 2-strand twist. Okay, so I have a whole video just on this style. This is just a compilation to kind of show you different looks, but if you want to see really step by step how I do it, I'll link them below in the description. But this one I need to come back to. I really liked it, and it's just a 2-strand twist in the pigtails. Okay, so I divide them up. I think there's 3 on each side, and you can create different looks with this one. So it just depends on where you want to create those parts. If you want to go from ear to ear, if you want to put them all in a row, kind of giving them like a little mohawk down the middle, that works too. I think certain parts and styles are really based off the shape of your child's head and the texture of their hair. Like kind of like how will you be able to create that style? So again, with this, you'll see a theme. I like to build off hairstyles. So if I already have a certain part and a certain look, then I can like kind of create a remix to it next time. So with this one, I'm really making sure the tips are really nicely curled and coiled around my finger. So when I take the hair out at some point, the curl pattern is nice and curly and tight with those curls, okay? So paddle brush again, brushing that top part up. And you can part this any way you want. Some might take all the parts all the way to the ear, and where I did is I kind of made that back part a little bit higher because her hair is a little shorter on that side and I want to be able to put it all in one ponytail in the back. So again, it's all about how much gel you put in your hands for the 2-strand twist. You don't want it to be too much. If you don't put enough, it's just not going to have that kind of like fluffy, crispy look to it and hold. Again, all these hairstyles are a mama trying her best to make sure her child like looks good, feels good, and I just take a lot of pride in having that one-on-one time with her. But here's the final look. Okay, so now you got 5 go-to from easy to kind of more advanced hairstyles for your toddler, and they have type 4A, B, C hair. Leave a comment below and I'll be back with another hair tutorial.